Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we expose the secrets hidden within company filings. And this time we're diving into an amendment to a report that tells us Zeta Global Holdings Corp is doing some serious company shopping. Get ready for a story about big business deals and how they play out financially. We're looking at an update to a report originally filed on the 24th of November 2025, an update that adds crucial financial details about a significant acquisition. If you want to understand what really matters behind the corporate jargon, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, if you love dissecting these filings and want to connect with like-minded people, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. So what is the big news here? Zeta Global Holdings Corp, or Zeta as they're called, made a major move. They bought a significant chunk of a business called Marigold's enterprise business. This wasn't a small purchase, it involved buying up all the ownership stakes in certain companies that made up Marigold's enterprise business. The deal was significant, costing up to $302.8 million, though that number could change a bit with adjustments. Now, this current report isn't the original announcement, it is an amendment, meaning they're adding more information to what they previously reported. Specifically, they're coming clean with the financial details that are required when you buy a business. This includes the past financial performance of the business they acquired, and what the combined company would look like financially if they had been together for the periods presented. Think of it as adding the detailed receipts and the projected math to a big announcement. What they're giving us here are the official financial statements of Marigold's enterprise business. This covers their financial health for the entire year ending the 30th of June 2025. These are audited statements, meaning independent accountants have checked them, which is a good sign for reliability. They're also providing a snapshot for the more recent period, the 3 months ending the 30th of September 2025. These are unaudited, which means they haven't gone through the full independent audit yet, but they still give us a look at the business's performance right before the acquisition. This part is super interesting. It is the pro forma financial information. This is where they show us what Zeta would have looked like financially if they had already owned Marigold's enterprise business during specific past periods. It's a way to see the potential combined picture. They are very clear though, this is for illustrative purposes only. It is not actual performance of the combined entity, but rather a hypothetical look. It is not meant to predict future results, but to show the financial landscape as if the deal had already happened for those past periods. Let's dig into what these financials are actually telling us. For the year ending the 30th of June 2025, Marigold's enterprise business had an audited balance sheet. This is like a financial snapshot showing what they owned, what they owed, and the owner's stake on that specific date. We also get their statements of operations, which show their revenues and expenses over that year, their changes in equity, and how cash flowed in and out. The notes are crucial too, as they explain the numbers in more detail. Looking at the more recent unaudited numbers for the 3 months ending the 30th of September 2025, we get a condensed version of the same financial picture. This lets us see how the business was doing in the quarter leading up to the deal close. Now for the hypothetical combined view, the pro forma numbers give us a look at what Zeta, merged with Marigold's enterprise business, would have looked like on the 30th of September 2025 from a balance sheet perspective. They also project the combined income statements for the full year of 2024 and for the 9 months ending the 30th of September 2025. This helps investors understand the potential scale and financial profile of the new, larger Zeta. It is important to remember these are informed estimates, not necessarily what will actually happen, but they are based on solid financial data and accounting principles. So, what is the story here? Zeta Global is aggressively expanding by acquiring businesses. This particular acquisition, Marigold's enterprise business, seems to be a strategic move to enhance their existing operations. They are paying a substantial amount, and they are being transparent by providing the historical financials and the pro forma combined financials. This is good corporate behavior, showing investors what they are buying and giving them a potential look at the future. Looking at this filing, Zeta is clearly aiming for growth and market consolidation. Their strategy seems to be about acquiring revenue and capabilities to become a larger, more dominant player in their industry. The risk with acquisitions like this often lies in integration. Can Zeta effectively merge Marigold's operations, culture, and technology without disruption? Can they realize the projected synergies and cost savings that likely motivated the deal? The financials provided will give us clues, but the real test will be in Zeta's execution over the coming quarters. One key takeaway is the price tag. $302.8 million is a serious investment. Investors will be watching closely to see if this acquisition translates into increased profitability and shareholder value. The pro forma financials are a critical tool here, allowing comparison of the hypothetical combined entity's performance against Zeta's standalone performance. Are the combined revenues significantly higher? Are the combined profits respectable, or are they diluted by the costs of the acquisition or integration challenges? The inclusion of audited financials for the acquired business adds a layer of credibility. It suggests that Marigold's enterprise business was well managed and its financial reporting was solid. This reduces some of the risk associated with buying a business based on unaudited or poorly presented figures. Ultimately, Zeta is making a bold move to grow. They're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're providing the financial documentation to back it up. The success of this acquisition will hinge on their ability to integrate Marigold's enterprise business smoothly and to leverage its strengths to drive future growth and profitability. It is a classic growth strategy, and we'll be watching to see if it pays off. Alright, that is our breakdown of Zeta Global Holdings Corp's latest filing amendment. What is your take on this acquisition and what these numbers might mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive useful, please hit that like button. It really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future analyses. Also, check out the Discord link in the description to join the conversation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.